Is that working? Yeah. Good. Okay. So we've had loads and loads of problems with my PC. But yeah, thank you very much, you guys. Yeah, it's been stressful. I've had to buy some new stuff. So budget at the moment is a bit down. So we need to earn some money. So let's play PGA Golf Road to the Masters in a minute. Yeah. Basically, my storage drives when can put one of the wires to the motherboard went as well, but lucky enough it didn't affect the motherboard. That was the main thing. What was the other thing? Yeah, so all my scenes, all my OBS was all wiped. I tried to restore it back in, but I can't find it, which is a bit of a shame. I've only recently managed to get Windows 11 on my PC. What else? Oh, my Stream Decks. All my Stream Decks just went back to normal settings as well. Don't I did have them logged in on my account, but no. Yeah, I had to get some new drivers. Yep. I got. Well, actually, I'll tell you which one. This was. I know it's only 500 gig, but this one was the one of the causes of my problems. So I don't have any of the M2 dot drives. I do just have SSDs now. Yeah. So that has caused me problems. Yeah. So nightmare. You may also sometimes when my scene change like this, you may hear a noise, so be careful. Did you hear a noise when that changed? Some of it does, some of it doesn't. Yeah, was it loud? Because I don't know how to change that. Which again is driving me up the wall. Yeah. Yeah. That's the problem. Okay. Well, let's get into the tournament. And let's see how we get on. Okay, I need to. Actually, let me reply back to this person who's just messaged me on socials. Yep, I'm back to my normal scheduling now. So I have been very busy doing school lessons. It has been great that I'm now done. But the building work is still not fully completed. So we may have my electrician round at some point. I'm not sure. Stream's quiet. Let's get in and let's see what you think.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today we bring you coverage from this opening round.
I do need to put
We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 6 under par.
Hopefully everything.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer in good form
is now going to be
into this
back
one
to normal.
fresh off a victory a week ago. Well, here we are at the par 4 first. It is a dog leg to the right, just slightly, a little bit more than 400
what
yards.
else?
And this is one of the most spectacular golf
I think
courses
also
in the world. Certainly
my.
one of the coolest names, Teeth of the Dog. You're probably wondering.
I think also my
as he built the golf course
other stuff. You normally live in the morning, yes. For the next few this Friday and next Friday, I'm doing about 1:30 streams because I'm coaching it in the morning for a couple of weeks. On the 25th of July, I'm on a call, so I can't stream on that day. I'm gonna go a little rough, maybe.
Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Put himself in an excellent position.
I will be back to my normal scheduling.
Second shot.
The Tuesday, Thursdays. As of next week. And then we will be live.
You've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? It's just, that's very poor from
in August.
A birdie putt, and we check in for the first time today with a man
those
who's won
days
4 tournaments
plus
on the PGA
some
Tour.
extras and maybe an evening stream as well. But that was a great birdie there to start off with.
And he's very
that was nice.
1 under par. This second hole's a good chance to get an early birdie on the board, provided you hit a good tee shot. 275-yard poke.
Like that start already. Good.
You have a nice angle into this green and a chance to make a 3.
Just clips the tree, that would. You had the wind in your favour. You could probably drive this.
Fairway, so after the birdie at 1,
Uncommon, are you live right now?
It shouldn't be
Did they get a notification that you were live?
You should have a decent look at the green.
I was just wondering. The wind, we'll see. Yeah, okay.
Okay, that's acceptable there.
Fine.
19 feet away.
I know I'm normally live, but in the over the next few weeks, we'll be doing some additional streams.
That finished off for par here with the second.
Also, I've got
And he'll
to sort out
remain
my
at 1
fantasy
under.
football league as well, and put that out on socials.
Well, this third hole is another good.
Yeah, I've got to remember to do that.
opportunity. Par 5,
Very, very
just
important.
a little bit more than 500 yards, so not terribly long. It is obviously reachable in 2, and it is also your first real ocean view of the round. You're going to enjoy it even more if you make that birdie or eagle.
We're aiming right over here. We're aiming over here because of the wind.
This one starting a little left off the tee.
That's bad.
Errant tee shot here, Rich, but
Just testing out the stream. Okay, it's fine. What part are we testing out? Don't roll off. Don't roll off. Thank God for that.
Good shot right there. That just
Nice.
hangs on that back portion of the green. On board into par 5. Still a good chance to get out of here with a birdie.
Well, I did get a notification you were live. Sure I did.
Oh, wonderful effort right there.
Yeah,
That was tracking
an hour
much of the
ago.
way, and it'll leave a short one for birdie.
An hour ago you were
Now
live.
eyeing this one for birdie. Pushed it. That's a tough one to miss.
Who you did okay? Huh?
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third.
Oh, okay.
He'll remain in red figures at 1 under. This is a good par 4 right here. 500 yards thereabouts, and you can see the ocean on your right. And that's a theme throughout the day. You want to see the ocean. You want to enjoy the ocean. You don't want
That's
to be in the ocean, at least while you're playing this round.
Okay, we'll have to keep an eye on that. Okay, fine. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stay up. Good. What a lucky bounce.
Oh, he gets a little lucky.
We'll
there
take that.
And even bounces back into the fairway.
Breeze had his back
You need that
shoulder as
lovely
he
little
lines
bounce.
up his second from the fairway.
You have knocked on your stream now. What does that mean? Knock. I don't know.
Frank landed it on the green.
Because I haven't
It was never going to stop.
No chance.
because I haven't been on, I haven't done much streaming recently. I know they've updated a lot and I've missed a lot. So I've got to just check through everything. Yeah. Yeah, I do have to check things out. Yeah, go on then. I don't know what it is, but
Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4. And he'll stay right where he is.
ah,
Now to the first par 3.
Oh,
of the round,
string
the fifth.
together.
Par 17th hole at Pebble Beach,
Ah.
par 2, postage stamp. Think about the Open Championship
Okay.
in Scotland. short iron, flip wedge, over a beach, anything on the green.
Fine.
It's a small green. Is a birdie chance.
Okay. Maybe if we were playing the same game, that would be a good idea. Yeah. I'm going to decline it for the moment. Okay. So I have got it on there. That's fine. Ah. Okay. Stunt guy will have to tap. I'll have to test out and see.
Yeah, solid shot right there, and it'll be a good look at birdie here at number 5. 12 feet.
That's good to know. Turn, good.
Oh, the pace perfect on that one. It's in for birdie.
That's definitely something I've got to look at and how to do it all.
Yeah, this is where the golf really opens up, and you can feel the breadth of the beauty of where you are. Teeth of the dog on the coastline of the Dominican Republic. This 6th hole is a good par 4. It's around 500 yards.
Well, we can probably use this to our advantage. That wind.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway.
Yeah, it says stream together on mine, yeah.
From the fairway nota, this is 2nd.
He's got 159 yards left, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
But say something like we're in the same
decent-sized green.
same chess tournament. We were playing PGA Golf Road to the Masters together. Something like that. I think that could be. Oh, nice little benefit.
Oh, man, the speed was spot on. A good putt, but nothing to show for it.
Good. Yeah, that's a bit. I need to check this. Ah, there we go. King frame 2. Hopefully that works now on that.
Safely in for par here at the 6th.
That's good.
And he'll stay at 2 under.
I'm just hoping some of my stuff on YouTube is working fine.
Like this,
YouTube's the one that's caused me a lot of problems with connections.
Is just look around and appreciate exactly where you are, because there aren't many places like it in the world. The next thing you want to do is focus on the task at hand. And this one, it's a challenge.
Aim about here for the wind. And go on. Lovely.
Wow.
That is a lovely tee shot within 4 foot.
Judged. After a brilliant tee shot, this for birdie. Ah, yes, runs that one.
That was lovely.
Hits a birdie here at the 7th. visual hits just keep coming, don't they? Now to the 8th. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking tee shot over the Caribbean.
Gotta love it.
Par 4 8th, it's just over 400 yards, but it isn't so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going to have to hit over the Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque. It says, quote, "Bury me in a pot bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf.
I wanted to be a bit more higher up on that.
Dog is no exception.
Yeah. We'll take that.
So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second.
Yeah, we can't. Get up, get up, get up. No, I didn't hit enough. That's bad. That was bad.
Well, that's out. That's the important part, but this is well short of where it needed to be. Good chunk of real estate here.
Okay.
2 feet away.
That could be the problem sometimes. Done. Get in there.
Oh, that'll bring a wry smile. A very good putt there to save his par. And he'll stay at -3.
Yeah, I think that of course, and also what settings
Well, right about now, after the holes you
each
just
other
played, you're
has
saying, wow,
on
that was something to see.
their encode and going out
Even
to
better
the
if you can walk off
to
this
Twitch.
challenging par 5 ninth, about 600 yards, with a birdie or eagle.
Well, that's nice. We've had no wind in our favour so far. Not fair.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
See, that one is probably for like the top end. The top end. Streamers. Go on. What a drive that was.
Yeah, mission accomplished.
That was a lovely
Didn't find
drive.
it all the way there, but got enough release.
On the ground.
Good shape.
But don't like. Yeah, it's gonna go quick. Not enough. Go on, go on, go on, go on. What a read.
Oh yeah. That's
What
how
a
you
read,
take
what an
advantage of a
eagle.
par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Now, as we begin this second 9, you can put the phone away. You're not going to be snapping as many pictures, at least for the first few holes. Doesn't mean it isn't challenging. It's plenty. We're going to head inland. First few holes on this backside, starting with a relatively easy par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards.
Yeah, but you can't. You could jump it again. Let's see. Bit dodgy, but let's go for it. Now we're going to be in the rough, maybe. Oh, I didn't get.
Be a little
thought it'd
disappointed
be a
with
bit
that
tighter.
because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. So a poor tee shot at 10. Now his second.
Up, get up. It's on the fringe.
Always tough to get a decent flight out of the rough. And you could see that ball was never soaring out of that light.
Little chip. Are we going to chip it in? We're 9 inches short.
Is that any good?
Oh,
Perfect.
That was tracking pretty well, too. That could have gone in for the same price.
So that's in for par
Just a
to
par.
start this backside. And he'll stay at 5 under. Not a ton of nuance here at this
see, like right now, I'm running at 40,
par 5. In fact,
45%.
3 holes. There's just
But I am streaming on
good pokes.
Kick,
You'll have a chance to
Twitch,
get
and
out here
YouTube.
with a 4. If they're really good shots, maybe even a 3.
With this, we could probably get up. Get over. Come on. Missed the tree. I went through the tree.
Boy, a good round going here
We'll
on
take
this
that.
Thursday, and that
345.
another fine effort off the tee.
Definitely nice tee shot. Think about that 6 iron. 6 iron looks nice with a little bit of still causes a bit of straight, but a little bit of a draw. I didn't get up. Didn't get up.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself
So we get a
in
little
really
chip.
good position here on the par 5.
Maybe chip. Yeah, I think the chips are quite a good idea. Oh, almost read that one well. But we'll take that.
You bet. A birdie here at the 11th. And he moves to within a shot of the lead at 6 under now for the tournament.
So hot.
This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie.
So the win the game could help us. So we'll get the draw on. Get it up. Get 330.
Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
339. Nice.
Now note his second from the fairway.
102 yards to the front, 113 to the hole. Swinging it great today. Would not surprise me if he stuck it close.
Gonna be short again. Oh,
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
not wrong club. Is it that we didn't pick it right?
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
Oh
It's all
my.
about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par. He
That
was
was
12.
so
He'll
close.
remain at 6 under par.
Getting that back-to-back birdie would have been lovely.
Here's our first par 3 on this backside. You remember just how good those par 3s on the front were. The bunkering around the green almost creates an island here. This is a solid hole requiring
Yes,
your best
with
stuff on the tee.
all bunker around it. We look like we're going off. We are going off to the right a little bit. Stay up, stay up, stay. Good. We'll take that.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round will win the day. Here we go. This one for birdie.
It's almost straight-ish. Bit turn, go on, just on the edge of that cup.
Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in.
So annoying.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain right where he is.
We do need to work on that, get it up a bit.
14th is a pretty short par 5. This is a good chance to put a 4, maybe even a 3 on the card as you head into the teeth. I'm about to say the teeth of this back 9, teeth of the dog, right? Some of the great holes are up ahead.
Okay. See where we get on here. Come on. Wind straight in our face, which is not what ideal.
And this a tee shot
Ooh.
that fits the eye, and that'll be
Let's
just
get a
fine.
little bit comfortable. Sit back a little bit.
Now,
Oh.
a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5.
Wind. Like that. I think wind maybe like this. Aim back there. See what happens. This one on the green. Nice little spin.
Oh, what a good
Brings it
shot.
slightly
That is
towards the hole.
2 on the par 5.
Which is the main thing.
Earlier in the round, Frank, now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there.
Just crept in.
Oh,
Just
man,
crept in there for that
par-
beautiful
now
eagle.
that is back-to-back eagles, a rarity in the world of golf.
Oh. Nice.
This 15th is kind of a simple, relatively short par 4. It's just a bit under 400 yards. Back on the ocean, this time with the water on your right.
A little fade. Let's see where we end up. But it's just on that. Yeah, lovely. We'll take that.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Nice.
I was asking for it to go.
If
and
anyone out there
it
is new,
listened.
welcome.
That's a really good shot.
My name is Bradley,
There it is.
also known as
Another
the
birdie.
swim coach.
Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's
Lovely.
a birdie here at 15. And the lead moves to 2 now with 3 holes to play here on day 1. Now we're into this finishing stretch here, this famous
Lovely.
par 3 16th hole. If you're a player, I know you are, this is the kind of challenge you want. This tee box, this hole,
Hit this hole.
that ocean right there. Can you handle it? Let's see what you got.
A bit too far. Ben didn't do
All right,
much.
you take those all day long. On the
What a
green,
nuisance.
chance for birdie coming up.
Well, that spin could have done
This
big
would
good
be
there.
a big bonus if it went in. More than likely, just trying to get this one close.
Turn. Hold. Go.
Right, that's what you want
Oh,
to do. Good
I
lie.
think that was going to be good.
They can't all go in.
Yeah, if I got the lie right, it'd be nice.
Okay, that'll be a par here
Bit of
at
a shame.
16. And he's going
We'll
to
take it
clear
and move on.
Almost as magnificent as that par 3 16th, the par 4 17th. It's one hole after the next here. And this is one of those where your buddies are going to ask you after the
Would
round.
normally have some of these lights behind me on, but it is just too hot. Yeah, it's just too hot to have them on. We're just going to keep it nice and cool in here.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it?
Oh,
and that is yet
thoughts on Chelsea? Oh.
Second shot now from right at 100 yards.
No, tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, it's tomorrow.
That's a bit of a head
I think
turner. That was a green light situation from that
I
distance.
think PSG will
far from the
do
best
you.
shot I've seen today.
But I think it'll be a bit more tighter than what most people think.
Yeah, you had a pretty good run at that,
PSG
but
are
it won't
probably
go down. Still pretty good from there.
The best team in the world right now.
No problems there. That's par here at 17. And the lead's going to remain 2. Now the finishing hole. It's not
I'm going to call it.
some of the ones we just played, but it is nearly as famous.
I'm going to think there's going to be goals. I'm going to go 3-2 PSG.
Bring one in smooth here to the clubhouse. This one's starting a hair right.
I think I messed up because of this tree.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here,
Yeah.
and that is right where you want to be.
Oh, maybe not.
174 yards remaining here as he'll play his second.
Nice little hold
In
up.
my book, that's a good shot. You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green.
Definitely
if you did
take
it all
that.
day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
Good effort.
Ah.
2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that is as good an opening round as you're going to see. It'll be a
9 under.
here in round 1.
One off the leader.
This a good position.
I think
to
we'll
be
take
in
that.
after Day 1 for our featured golfer. Just a shot
I think we
back
could
and playing
push
well.
a lot.
Yeah, there or thereabouts. I think that's a good indicator.
Yeah, no drop shots. That's quite
certainly gonna be
nice.
in contention come Sunday.
Yeah, no drop shots. Oh. Okay, so there are some more awards we got to collect later. It's fine.
EA Sports is proud to present continuing coverage of the world of golf. Today, we bring you coverage.
Yeah, my
of the
code's
second
still not
round.
working properly on.
But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next
Yeah, it's
3
still
days
not
as
working
we show
properly on
you the current
YouTube.
leaderboard here
We'll
on
sort
this
that out
Friday.
after the stream because I can't do
The leader
anything
is Seth
now.
Reeves. He currently sits at
I think what
12
we
under
can
par.
do.
Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line.
I do probably need to move my fan a bit closer to get a bit more cooler. I'm going to do that first, actually, guys. Bear with me a second. There you go. I'm back. I feel much better now. I definitely do need to sort out my coding for how much my stream gets put out. Okay, fine. At least I've seen my little mistakes. We can work on them. Fine. Oh, I aimed a bit too far to the left. We're going rough.
So no fairway to start, but no reason to panic either, Frank.
Oh, no pitches on the scorecard, Rich. Just see what he can do on the hole.
So now from the rough, his second here at the opening hole.
May aim it back here. So it goes back up. Yeah, let's try it. I didn't do what I wanted to do. That's a shame.
Really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Yeah, I did
He has to do
miscalculate it.
something. I mean, from where he was, that's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
Go on, go on, go on, go on. Oh! Oh!
Okay, that's
that
in for par
was-
here at the first. And he'll
We'll take
remain
it.
3 shots off the pace. So this second hole is just under 400 yards, par 4. You see that bunker, the natural area to the left. That's the trouble. 275-yard drive, though. You know you have that. It'll cover it.
Oh, we're going to hit that tree again.
The missed fairway at one didn't hurt.
Yeah, if we had the
This
wind
a
right
much
behind
better
us,
tee shot as he is safely in the
It'd
fairway.
be much nicer. Yeah.
So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second to this par 4.
I like the nice little spinner, I reckon. Nice.
Okay,
We'll
a
take
little left
that.
to do, but safely on the green. That one
In terms of what I
just
thought it
gonna
would.
sneak on by.
Oh.
He'll finish that
Nice.
one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he'll stay at -9. Yeah, this is a nice par 5 early in the round. This third hole, just a little bit more than 500 yards, so it's not overly long. Also, you get the nice view of the Caribbean in the distance, those blue waters. You're looking to stay deep in red, though. Get a birdie or eagle here, and you're on your way.
No, we've gone off to the right a bit. We didn't want that. We lost a little bit, but
Yeah,
not as
nothing to
bad as
fault
I thought.
there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5.
Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Nice.
Well, that one had to feel good.
Yeah, it struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a
Nice,
par
lovely
5.
eagle.
It's in for an eagle 3. Superb.
2 rounds on the trot, getting an eagle at That hole.
Here at the fourth gets a little bit longer. This par 4 is almost 500 yards, so nearly the same length as the third, which was a par 5. You see the palm trees, ocean on your right, and that's a familiar theme throughout this round. This is a tough hole.
Oh, we're going.
Well, that is right.
We're going bunker. No, rough. Yeah, rough.
So that ball nestles down
Bad,
in the rough.
bad.
Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
152 yards left for him. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Queens. Oh, not even on the green.
Not quite gonna be a
Not even on the
GI
green.
par. It'll come to rest on the fringe.
That's poor. That was poor. That was extremely poor.
14 feet to the hole. Got it there, but not quite on target. That one finished
Bogey.
off. It is a bogey here at 4. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. And now our first par 3 of the day, the fifth. So good mix of holes to start the round. You see the ocean on the left, and the green looks tiny. Sitting next to that Caribbean, it is a really small target here. This is an excellent challenge. Yeah,
Reasonable.
solid shot right there, and it'll be a good look at birdie here at number 5. You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under
We
on
do
his
like
round.
that.
Here's another outstanding par for the sixth hole. It's about 500 yards. Familiar view. This is one hugging the coastline, and it's going to hug it, and hopefully you're going to hug it and love it for the rest of this front 9.
Definitely
You
now.
can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a
Because
fine
I haven't
tee shot
been
right there.
streaming for a while. Oh my god. Trying to
From the fairway,
concentrate.
Nota, this is
It's so hard.
148 yards left to the hole. Coming off
Also,
a
I
birdie at
was-
the previous hole, looking to go back to
I was
back.
at training this morning at 5:15 this morning. 5:20. So it's a bit of a hard one.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
It's good. Oh,
Not
Just
that
at the
time.
last moment it
Good
turned.
effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet.
oh.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay at
Ooh,
11 under
This
par.
heat is definitely getting to me.
Now to the second par 3 on the front, the 7th, and this is the one. It's the hole that put Teeth of the Dog on the map. You can see the Caribbean on your left, and you understand just why. This is special.
Yeah, we'll have to. This stays on. This is probably one of the better shots I've done
Okay, a
on this
friendly
hole.
bounce there, and that will make its way onto the putting surface.
Yes,
So
it
now
is
it's right
31
around
degrees.
25 feet for birdie.
When how can I put it? When you've got
Nope.
hay fever and you blocked up and you can't breathe, my lungs then and my breathing makes I feel a bit more rapid. So of course then I feel a bit more hotter.
That one finished off.
Yeah.
It'll be a par here at 7. And,
And
he's gonna stay 2 back.
I am starting to feel tired as well.
Visual hits just keep coming. Don't forget 8. This par 4 is just over 400 yards. Breathtaking.
You don't
tee
want to
shot
ruin
over
it,
the
mate.
Caribbean. Here we are at the par 4 8. It's just over 400.
See, that's what I
yards,
want
but
to try and get
it isn't
next.
so much about the number on the card. It is about the breathtaking view and the shot you're going
Yeah,
to
this
have to
heat
hit
is making me
over the
sleepy.
Caribbean. Up ahead, just off the green, is the famous Pete Dye plaque.
But
It
also,
says, quote,
being
"Bury
up
me
since
in a pot and
4:15
bunker." There is nothing like the challenge of a Pete Dye golf course.
is
And
not
Teeth of the Dog
a
is
good one as
no
well.
exception.
And water cooler.
Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Also, I was thinking
A pretty ideal wedge distance here, 95 yards.
my electrician
for
was
his
supposed to be
second.
coming round, but he hasn't. So, yeah. So I was going to go back to bed earlier.
Maybe a little too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an
couldn't-
outside chance for a birdie.
I didn't know what time he was,
Noted
if he
this
was going to
for
turn up
birdie.
today.
And this putt might
I got
just try
told he was gonna
fit away
come.
to the right, but not much at all.
Oh, how
I need to
about
look
it?
into-
Beauty there. It is in for a birdie.
Nice.
And he'll move to 3 under here. Just one
Very
shot
nice.
off the lead. Good way to finish this front 9.
See, I'm
with
trying
a
to-
demanding par 5. It's about 600 yards. You can see the clubhouse
I
in
wanna
the
try-
distance. 2 good pokes, and you could be making the turn.
One thing I
with
want
an
to try
eagle
and
on
do,
the
as I've
card.
always said, there's probably 3 things I want to do. One, that is rearrange my office
This one starting up that left side.
to move my desk
Just
90 degrees.
Right along.
Also get a
Good
better
tee shot
desk.
Right there.
Have one that's a stand-up desk as well. I also want to get a new graphics card. Don't go for it, don't go for it, don't go for it. And
That's it. 2 solid
a new
shots
chair.
right there, Frank.
Certainly taking
Yeah,
advantage
I
of this
need a new
par
chair.
five. Comfortably on for 2.
So a chance now to bring this par 5 to its knees. A long eagle putt.
go on.
Okay, I'd call that an acceptable effort from that range.
Still using my stand. Oh, I know. I would love a standing desk.
Not much more than a tap in there. It is
Yeah.
a birdie at the 9th. Starting this backside with a relatively gentle par 4. The 10th is about 400 yards, and this is
Yeah, if
where
I
we
can get a
start
standing
feeling, but
desk.
Don't worry,
It'd be quite nice.
That Caribbean in just
I
a few
definitely
holes.
still need like a new chair as well, as I said. Sweet. Oh, we won't do it this time. That's the important thing.
Looking for a strong
That's the
finishing
important
kick
thing.
here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He split the middle of the street on this one. He's going to have a good look. Second shot.
And maybe in a year's time, a brand new PC. I definitely want a new PC.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that, a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
We welcome in Iona Steven.
Yeah, it was too much spin.
For birdie.
And it was also the
Probably a little
wrong spin as
than
well.
most people realise. Slightly up an incline with a little bit of movement to the left.
It's going to go quite sharp at the end here. Yeah.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, safely in for his par. It'll hold tight at minus 13.
It's fine.
Here's another pretty big par 5. In fact, the second 600-yardish in the last 3 holes. And like the other par 5s here, chance at an eagle if you hit a big drive.
I love to know what my office temperature's like right now. Don't like this. Don't like this because of the angle.
A good-looking shot there.
I definitely don't like
placed
this.
in the fairway.
May have to. Boom. And that's
second
back,
shot
so we're on
all
the
way
top
down
part
by
of
the
it.
green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
We can't take that.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
Definitely made me uncomfortable how I'm sitting.
This par 4 12th is pretty straightforward, a bit under 500. It's just all about airing out the big stick. Good poke here, sets you up for a second shot. You'd be happy to walk out with a 4, but a couple of good ones, and maybe it's birdie.
Not getting good wind allowance. We're in the middle of fairway. We'll take it.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Yeah, I could have probably gone a bit more. I'm chipping this. Yeah. Nice. With the chips, you're probably not worried about going through the hot green and stuff like that. Well, my hand slipped.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle
My
away.
hand slipped on
The right read
the controller.
there.
Posture, yeah. I definitely need to
it's
sort
a
out my
fold.
posture.
That's in for bogey at 12. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind
I've
up
been
the shot
standing
back.
up way too long recently.
This is the first par 3 on the back. It is not as visually stunning
Surprised.
as some of the
Normally-
other par 3s, but it is
Normally this time of year I
challenging.
lose
You
my
need to be
voice.
accurate with your
I
tee
didn't
shot
lose my
here.
voice this
You
year,
can
which
see
is
it's almost an
surprising,
island with
but
that bunkering
coming
around
back,
the green.
starting talking a bit more on here. I may do. High spin. Wrong way.
And this is going to be in the short grass just off to the left. Now from left of the green,
definitely hot.
second. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one finished off. It's in for
Okay, everyone,
par.
bear with me a second, guys. I need.
And he'll stay a couple of
We'll be
shots.
back in a
off the
minute.
lead. Scoring opportunity right here at the 14th. It's a short par 5. It's just under 500 yards. See that long bunker running down the right side? Water further right of that. If you're accurate here, if you're sensible, good chance to get out of here with a birdie.
Cool, I'm back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We had the wind behind us, so hopefully we can push it up and get quite a long way up.
This up the right side off the tee.
Don't go in the bunker. Good.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that
Like that.
another good drive here. Definitely
We
within
definitely
range
like
of
that
getting
shot.
home in too. This his second. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good. Got every bit of that.
That was a lovely little
all the way
spin there.
back and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Knocked this one in, and that will have been a perfectly played hole with 2 superb shots to this point. That really could have paid off that previous shot, but the eagle, not to be.
Oh my God. How did I miss that for eagle?
Easy does it there. It's a birdie at 14. And he'll get it now to 4 under par. Just 2 shots off the lead.
Here's another one of those holes where you just want to soak it all in. You want to stand on the tee box, stare at the Caribbean, and then you realize, I have work to do. That's a lot harder hitting that tee shot than it is staring at those beautiful blue waters.
Do that works.
And that will do
You
just
had it
fine.
right. Could have probably got up there to almost drive.
The big drive got him here.
Very close.
Now a short one for his second. Okay, not a bad
Nice little
lead.
bounce and
Good
roll
shot.
there.
This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. Ah, the putter on point late here in the
The
round.
back.
Birdies at 14 and 15.
Gotta love that.
And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. Well, here it is. This is one of the most famous par threes in the world. The 16th here at Teeth of the Dog. This is the tee box where really you just want to drop a bag of balls, 50, 60 balls, and just have at it. You only get one. Let's see what you do with it.
Oh.
And that's certainly not what you have in mind standing on the tee box. That never had a chance of hitting the green. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
What happened there? That was an awful shot.
This is a 13-footer. That one just gonna sneak on by.
That's bad. We're at a bogey.
Okay, that in for a bogey at 16. And he'll fall to 13 under.
That was annoying.
This golf course just doesn't quit, does it? More magnificent views of the ocean on the right. And this, the 17th, is the toughest hole on the backside.
Nice little setup.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
Ooh.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Go on. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's going to move within one of the lead here on this Friday. Now the
Nice one behind the leader. Again, we're liking that.
Casa de Campo, one of the strangest golf holes you will see, complete with a runway going right through it. A siren would go off when a plane was approaching up until 1999, that is, when the runway was closed. Yeah, this used to be a landing strip. Boy, the rhythm is definitely
take that.
there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Now note his
Oh, yeah, I wanna
second
see
from the
that.
fairway.
158 yards left to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of the screen.
Well, I thought that
That's
didn't
a
anything. I was like, no,
decent-sized green. It's not bad,
let's just
a
keep it
little
like it
past
is
the
right
hole.
now. So, England all out for 387. Okay.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right and leave maybe
No, a little bit too much.
Coming back. So he'll finish up there. It's a par here at
That was
18.
annoying.
And this will be slightly worse than round one, but still a terrific 67 here in this second round.
Game one shot off the leader.
Thursday and Friday of golf,
But, ladies and gentlemen,
is only a shot back.
what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to finish it there. I know it's only a short string. But I'm on for an hour and 15. I just want to try and get back in the swing of everything. I will be actually live. Oh. We want this one. Oh, we want this one. That one. That one. What was going to happen is we are going to finish the stream there. But I'm going to be back. I'll probably be back. Probably tomorrow. Right. So what time is the Club World Cup? Or is it tonight? No. Oh, it's Sunday, 8 p.m. No, I can't do that. Okay. I got morning training the next day. So I'll probably be live Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So we'll finish this off and then we'll go and look for some other stuff to play as well. So for now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed this short stream, and I will be back on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. For now, have a lovely time, enjoy the rest of the Friday, and enjoy the weekend. Goodbye from now.